got Joey Z from the Rockford IceHogs on the phone. Joey, how are you?
Good morning, good morning. Always great to catch up with you guys. I hope you guys are doing all right.
As a sports fan, I'm losing my mind, to be honest with you.
I think a lot of people are. And, of course, with the news coming down earlier in the week of, sheltering at home for the rest of April and everything like that, I mean, that kind of, squashes the sports scene as well. So, yeah, it's been interesting, to say the least, and just to see how things have been developing over the last couple of weeks and different strategies and battle plans that can be put together for whether it's the National Hockey League or Major League Baseball, and of course everything affects all the other teams too, including the Rockford IceHogs. So we're still in a holding pattern right now. No decisions have been made, and the original mandate was there was going to be no sports until May, at least from the AHL standpoint for the IceHogs. So I mean that's still kind of the game plan right now, but yeah, it's been a ride, a wild ride at that, to be interesting. But yeah, I'm going stir crazy myself, so therefore we're watching old IceHogs broadcasts and kind of reliving the good old days with some Throwback Thursday stuff. So I mean, it's kind of fun to dive into the archives now. I mean, what better time to do it than now? But yeah, it's been interesting to say the least.
Is there going to be any talk of continuing the season if we get the go-ahead, or is the AHL just going to be like, well, that's it for 2020?
Well, you know what? That's what I think a lot of people are curious too, including myself. And as of right now, everything is still postponed. All the games that were still up for the taking for the IceHogs, including 6 home games, are still postponed with the intention of being rescheduled. Now, when will those be rescheduled? That is still very much to be determined. And I know everybody at BMO Harris Bank Center, the IceHogs, and the league are still holding weekly calls to kind of review what the strategy is. But again, they're not anticipating any hockey until May, so that's still kind of the plan moving forward. It's just a matter of keeping everybody engaged, keeping everybody interested from now until that point, and then we'll make a decision there. And we live in a world now where we want that now. We're so used to having things at our fingertips and ready to roll and make split-second decisions, and now we're being tested on our patience a little bit. So, but that's the game plan. So we're still in a holding pattern. Everything's still postponed. So everybody that still has tickets, those tickets are still good for upcoming games. It's just a matter of when will those games be played.
JB, what I heard Joey just say there was we could be watching hockey at the BMO like May, June.
If there could be a hockey game on Father's Day weekend, Joey, I would be ecstatic.
You know what? And that's usually one of the first things that, we celebrate either post-hockey season or right in the thick of the playoffs, too, is Father's Day. And a lot of those early summer or mid-spring, holidays also. So it could be pretty interesting, even from a grand scheme in the National Hockey League. I mean, you're talking about potentially playing hockey in June and maybe even July, and then maybe taking a couple of the early fall months off and then getting the season ramped up again in November or so. At least that's some of the rumor mills and some of the proposed ideas floating around at the National Hockey League level. So, I mean, who knows? I can't say I've ever had summer hockey before. We've gone on, the IceHogs have gone on deep playoff runs where they're touching May and going into June, but it'll be interesting if we're playing hockey indoors and there's July 4th fireworks shooting up over top of our heads in the meantime. So I think it'll be definitely a unique situation, but it's like that for everybody. And, I mean, we're all in the same boat, so I think these are going to be, lifetime firsts for many of us in these experiences. So it's going to be different. But you know what? It's going to be great, too, because it's an opportunity for fans to come out and stretch their legs a little bit. I know everybody's going stir crazy, so to have entertainment, not just sports, but entertainment overall, to get out of the house and enjoy some IceHogs hockey or whatever you're doing in your community is going to be huge, and I know everybody's excited for it.
What's the next IceHogs game we're going to catch this weekend?
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, we've had a great time doing these IceHog rewinds, and fans have really had a lot of fun, and I know even for myself, and I broadcasted all these things, is just walking down memory lane and be like, oh, yeah, that's right, this happened and that happened. But our next one that we're going to broadcast this coming weekend is going to be the fun triple overtime winner against the Chicago Wolves from the playoffs a couple of seasons ago, which sent the IceHogs through the first round sweep of the Wolves into the second round, which they would eventually take care of the Manitoba Moose as well. But I don't know, something about playing the Wolves, just down the road in Rosemont, and then something about beating the Wolves in the playoffs in overtime. That just kind of adds to it. So we're going to have a lot of bit of fun there too, and it is free overtime. So if you got yourself an evening, plan yourself a dinner, a dessert, and maybe a late-night snack, and we'll all watch hockey the entire way through. So that'll be this weekend on the IceHogs Facebook page, and we'll have a good time doing that.
All right, Joey Z, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll get hockey back before the end of the year.
Yes, that's the hope. And again, if anybody has any questions about what's going on with the IceHogs, BMO Harris Bank Center, Coronado Performing Arts Center, I know there's a lot of not just IceHogs games, but shows and everything like that have been postponed and canceled. I mean, check out the IceHogs website. We got fan Q&As right there that are right there and available. You know, what you can do with tickets, what's going to happen with postponements, of all different varieties of shows and IceHogs hockey games. So visit us online. Stop by on social media if you got a question as well. I'll be on the other side helping answer questions. So we look forward to it. But you guys stay healthy. Be safe out there, and thanks for doing what you're doing and keeping us entertained while everybody's cooped up inside.
Thank you, Joey.
Great to catch up with you guys. Thank you.